And of course, that is Lean On playing right here at Blue Radio, 9 minutes past 9 a.m. And as I had told you earlier, we have our guest in studio with us, Faith Mwende from Tamu Organics. How are you this morning?
Okay, I'm fine. Thank you so much, Diana, for this opportunity today.
You're welcome. We are more than excited to hear about Tamu Organics.
Wow,
Let's start from what is Tamu Organics?
Okay, Tamu Organics is a startup business, I can say that, or a project whereby we are doing animal feeds and fertilizers made from fish waste. So we reutilize the disregarded fish waste in the blue economy and in the fish value chain by collecting it and making animal feeds from it. So the animal feeds we are making, it is chicken feeds, fish feeds, pig feeds, and pet feeds. So that is what we are trying to do in the blue economy and also working with the farmers in the agriculture business.
Okay, well, that is a lot of information in one whole sentence. So let's break it down.
Yeah.
You guys are in the blue economy.
Yeah.
How exactly? Help us understand the aspect of the blue economy in what you do.
Okay, in blue economy, we are trying to work with the fishermen, BMUs, and also fish processing companies.
Wait, you mentioned BMUs.
Yes, beach management units.
Okay.
In the fisheries. So we are trying to work with them in the collection of the fish waste. So the fish waste and discards, which remains as leftovers. So from there, and then we take it and make it animal feeds from it. Yes, that's how we got into blue economy. And we also wanting to get into aquaculture, whereby we are making fish feeds for the farmers in aquaculture.
You know, for someone to start a business or to bring up a startup, you have to identify a problem.
Sure.
So what was the problem?
Okay, the problem we saw, it was scarcity of animal feeds. As you have seen the other day, animals were dying in Kenya due to drought, and there was scarcity of still we also have scarcity of animal feeds and also unaffordable animal feeds in the market. Everything is high and the prices are so high for the farmers. And the other problem we saw, the third one, it was environmental nuisance for the fish waste because it lies into the landfills and also goes unrecognized or undone anything. So after seeing this problem, we saw it was a good venture whereby we could venture into it and make something important, or maybe let me say something which can help the farmers through the upcycling of the fish waste and discards.
So upcycling is actually putting the waste into use.
Yes, it is like recycling. The way
like,
we do
the day we recycled plastics, now we are upcycling.
Yes.
New words.
So for fish waste or something that you can make something from it, we do upcycle because it was like a waste. Then you're trying to make something important from it. So for the plastic, you recycle because you can still use them. But this one, we have to make something new from it.
Yeah, right. So how did you... Now, the idea is there. Okay, you've identified the problem. Now we kind of have a solution.
Yes.
Okay, was this the first solution or you actually prototyped and then you went to a process of actually going in and out till you were like, okay, this one is not making sense, let's go to the next one. Did you have that process?
Yeah, I can say that was the hardest part. We had the idea, we had the project, but prototyping was the hardest part because the first time we did the prototype, it turned into like it got rotten.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, it got rotten, and that is when we realized also we have to venture into fertilizer, organic fertilizer, because if it goes into it, if you miss a small step in it, you'll go to the next step of organic fertilizers. So we tried to do like for 2 months prototyping the same product. At first we had the idea of a liquid supplement for the protein, but it wasn't so easy for us because we found out it was not easy to do it. You have to do a lot of things and buying a lot of machines and expensive ones. So the lab test and everything didn't allow us go with that. We thought of a dry product whereby it is a pelletized product. I'm sorry I didn't come with a sample, but if need be, I can show a picture of the same.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can get the picture maybe in between the
Yes,
breaks.
yes.
So now you have gone through the whole process of coming up with a prototype that actually is viable and you can actually be able to work with. And of course, you have a team.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
How essential was that time for the team? Like, at that time is where you really know if you guys are going to be together or not.
Yeah.
So how essential was that time, and how were you able to pull through such a fundamental time in building a startup?
Yes, I can say the team really helped because you cannot do it alone. And everybody in our team either is or a part, because you find there was the accounts, there is the specialist in marine, there is also environmental specialist.
No, the specialist in marine is you.
Yes, I am the one, the marine biologist. We also add someone in charge. We also have someone in charge of production. I didn't mention their names. I think I'll mention them later. So everybody ate a part. To me, I was more of, I know about fish, so how to handle it through the processing and everything. We also had the someone in charge. That's why at first we did it like a liquid prototype. It didn't work out. Then it fermented. So we also did the dry. So now the production in charge, the production manager said, let's try the dry one. I feel like if we do a dry product, it will work. So because we used to crush, we used to collect from the fishermen, we get bones, we get intestines, we get all those stuffs and offals. So we bring them into our factory where we used to do the small wells we used to work with, to work from. And then that's how we worked. Everybody tried to come in, as we were 5 members and we also 5 members. So we tried to chip in. There is the one in logistics, there is the one in accounts, and the one in charge in terms of operations.
So at the end of the day, everyone had some role in
Yes.
actually making sure that the prototype is a success.
Yes.
So let's go to piloting.
Yes.
How did you start your pilot journey, for example? And how did you even identify, okay, we are doing something concerning fish, we are upcycling fish.
Yes.
Who do we go to? Who is our target audience? How did you identify your target audience, and how did you start piloting?
Okay, in terms of the way we came in, the problem we saw, it was animal feeds, scarcity
Yes.
of animal feeds. So the piloting started after we did analysis of our product. The first time we did analysis of our product, it wasn't so safe because we took it to the KEBS for analysis, and also we took it to KEMFRI, Kenya Fisheries Marine Research Institute, and also KARI in Nakuru. So the product didn't come out the way we expected. It wasn't so refined. So we went back and refined the product and also got to know the analysis and everything that we need in the product. So as we have been doing it, we saw that now after we refined it, we took it back for testing. It came out nice, and the feedback was good from the KEBS. So we tried to do market tests.
Yeah.
So now we took it to the market, and we tried to work with the farmers, whereby we have several where those we started with. So when we took to the farmers, it was an excellent feedback. The response was so quite good because it is fish protein, and to know animals need protein for them to increase in weight. So for the chicken farmers, it was quite nice because the chicken could do it, they could eat. So we saw, this is nice. They are taking it, and it could be a really useful thing. So when the feedback came in, we also got some comments, recommendations, like the pellets are big, they're a little quite big. So we had to reduce it back to the size whereby it could fit like the finisher broilers chicken or maybe the kienyeji. So from there, that is how we started it. So when the feedback came out, it is a nice, now we were motivated, like, let's do it. Let's do a larger production for us to venture into this. Yeah.
And how did you make your first sale? Or even maybe before we go to the sale, I believe as a startup,
Yes.
every startup, the main problem, if I ask you what is the problem you have faced, it will be.
Money.
So, how did you actually gather funds to finance the prototyping, to finance the piloting, and even now going into the larger production?
Oh, I can say we started small, or as I will mention my team members in the going. We didn't go for higher thing. We started small. We started like as a group, whereby also the one who is in charge of operations also tried to chip in, and we also tried to chip in terms of everything we needed. So we tried to start small. So after the feedback came, we started fundraising in terms of pitching before people, investors. I tried to pitch in Tana River, Jabeik, Jumuiya of Kenya, the county of Mombasa, I think something of that. The county, JKP.
Yes.
So when I pitched there, I was with my colleague called Willis. I won. I can say I won.
Wow.
So that's where we started fundraising and also getting money through these hubs like Sote Hub, Close the Gap, and also Swahili Pot. We try to cooperate with them, and also Bay Hub. We try to work with them, and then they brought us events whereby we could pitch before investors.
Yeah.
I can say we have been awarded severally, like thrice.
Wow.
Yes, and it was nice for us. So that is how we have been trying to get money. And I cannot say we are depending on grants because we are chipping in from our pockets also, and also make feeds, because we cannot depend on grants alone.
Yeah. And of course, when you come back, we're really going to look at the sustainability of a startup. What is really required? Because I think, yes, everyone has an idea.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to make a change, wants to make impact. But the sustainability part is what really disturbs a lot of people.
Yes.
And that is what we are going to talk about after the break. It is 21 minutes past 9 a.m. Remember, we have Faith Mwende from Tamu Organics, and she is the marine
biologist,
an engineer.
No, a biologist.
all right, we're going for a very short break. When we come back, we're going to look into that and more.
You're listening to Blue Radio, bringing the vibe.
Still have the lovely Faith Mwende from Tamu Organics, and we were just talking about how they were able to identify the problem, the solution, and their prototype journey, their piloting. And now we want to go into sustainability. How are you able to sustain your startup? You are 1 year old, right?
Yeah.
So through the 1 year old, how have you been able to actually make it sustainable till now?
Okay, I can say to maintain the startup or maybe the business, it has not been easy.
Yeah.
It has not been easy for us in terms of either funds or maybe the capital for startup. Many other times then that we have felt like quitting because we start this and it's not working. We do this and it's not also working. But throughout the team, everybody has been like, oh, this is the way to go.
Yeah.
So I can say also we have had mentors and also advisors for us, whereby we could consult when oftenly. And these people have also worked with us in this journey.
Yeah, because I understand that in the journey of any business or even in life,
Yeah.
you need someone to hold your hand at the end of the day.
Yes.
Help us understand how important mentors are, especially for a startup,
Yes.
because you're getting into a world where maybe you don't know what is, you just have the idea. So how important are mentors, or how have mentors been able to impact your company this far?
Okay, I can say mentors are the best thing to go. If you're a startup, you have something which you don't even know how to go about it. Because in business, we think about it as business. But what skills do you have? Because what skills do you have in business? What can maintain you? What can sustain you to wherever you feel like you're going somewhere? In terms of mentors, they have really, really helped us because we have done several trainings whereby they could help us in terms of knowing, okay, this is how to identify the problem, this is how you go about it, this is how the solution is supposed to come it. In terms, even when we were doing piloting and also when we were doing the prototype, the mentors had to come with us and also tell us, next time we are coming, we need you to have the prototype. So that pushed us. It pushed us in terms of we didn't have a product at that time. We were just saying, okay, this is the idea. So when they told us you come with a product, we came with the product.
Yeah.
We had to go and come up with it. And also the mentors have also worked with us also in terms of marketing. It sounds like you are going to sell, but it is not that way. There is a lot. You have to know, you have to be, the empathy map of the business and also of your clients. Because when they train you, for our mentors, they used to train us. I can mention someone in the Close the Gap, and we are really happy and we really do say thank you to Lillian and Daylene. They really worked with Tam Organics. I can also say to mention others in Sote Hub also. You do have the Kenneth, the David. They also worked with us. And these people tried to help us, and also they tried to guide us where necessary. Personally, I also have my mentor who has also been pushing me, and I can say he really is my motivation, and he has really pushed me. Sometimes I could feel like giving up.
Yeah, that's the point I want us to go to.
Yes.
Like, a startup is, well, a run.
Yes.
So, are there times you feel like, or you felt like, where? Hey, ni nini ilikuwa inanisumbua? Pharmacy wanaweza jisort.
Yes. Several times. Not once, not twice. We left and even felt like, okay, this is all. Let's just give up, and because you're handling fish waste, and fish itself, it's perishable. So someone is giving you waste, which is already it's perishable. In the next minute, it can also go into waste, and it has odor. It starts smelling. You see, so you try this, it's not working. You feel like, okay, now you need also money to do the work. Then now somehow, most times we tried to leave, but we came back because of the push we had from people. Now they could ask us, how far have you gone? And you start saying, okay, I had left, but now people know I have these things. So I have to go back.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, that pushed us so much. It really pushed us. And then also the mentors I've mentioned. I also have a mentor from Red Cross, a French lady called Helen, and also Angela from Red Cross. These people pushed us, and now they could tell me, why are you giving up? It sounds like you're giving up, but you need to do something.
You need to do something.
Yes, you need to do something. And now you could get the bigger picture. And also something also motivated us most in terms of coming to maintain the business. The farmers.
Okay.
Yes, the orders were so huge. Even now we have orders we could not meet them.
The picture is you're getting famous fishermen here who are actually giving you waste.
Yes.
And then there are farmers here
who are
asking for the orders.
Yes.
Who are actually placing orders for the feeds.
Yes.
And now your main problem is
it's most likely money because we didn't have a lot.
Okay.
Because we could get farmers. Apart from farmers, we also have fish processing companies who produce animal feeds. They also need this protein, this fish, because most likely here in Mombasa, people get from the up counties, that one. So the fish meal was also a big challenge to get, and also people needed it most. So these tried to push us to the line, and also draws. But many times are the times we used to go back to the drawing board and say, okay, we had given up, let's come together, let's do it.
So by default, if someone is thinking about starting a startup right now, they have to know that in one way or another, they're going back to the drawing board.
Yes.
In one way or another, they'll feel like they need to give it a break.
Yes.
In one way or another, they will feel like they're not doing enough.
Yes.
But there's a push.
Yes, there's a push. I can say what motivates me most when I try to feel like I'm giving up. I feel that the what I get from farmers and also the fishermen, because they will tell you, okay, we have 500 kilos. Can you come for them?
Oh, wow.
So now there you have to push yourself. You don't
Yes.
have to show these people you cannot.
Yes.
And they believe in you.
They believe in you.
Yes, so many people believed in me. And also to our team. They really believed in Tamo Organics. And then we could reach somewhere. How are you people? So now that is what pushed us most. And I can say and tell someone who is there, if you feel like giving up, don't give up. It's better you try, because it's either you do it or it will never happen on the sun.
Wow.
Yes.
Let's get into your products now.
Yeah, yes.
As Tamo Organics, which products do you have? Maybe you mentioned chicken or chicks.
Yes,
Yes, you
chicken.
mentioned chicks, and then you mentioned pigs.
Yeah.
So take us through the different packages that you have.
Yes. I can say so far we have what is on stock right now. It is fish feeds and chicken feeds. For the pigs, we go with orders, whereby you have to order. And also for the pets, we also go with orders. We do packaging of for the chickens, we have really broken down, whereby we can do even 5 kilos. But for the 5 kilos, we don't do deliveries. You have to come. So we have 10 kilos, 25 kilos, and 50 kilos for the chickens. And this goes for the starter, finisher, and growers, and also layers. We are doing it. And we are targeting broilers, kienyeji, and also improved kienyeji. Those 3. For the fish, we are doing 25 kilos and 50. Because you find out fish feeds, they're very expensive. I can say so.
Yeah.
And doing it in small packages will make us go or run into losses. The other thing is the pigs. We're also doing 50 kgs and 25. And for the pets, we are doing 50 kilos, 25, and 50. But most likely for the pets, we get for the ones who would buy in 15 kgs.
All right.
Yes. And for the pets, when I'm saying for the pets, it's cats and dogs.
Cats and dogs
Yes.
only.
Yes.
So if you have a hamster, pole sana.
yeah.
And well, now that you've mentioned that for the chick foods, especially the 5 kgs, we should come to.
Yes.
So where do we come to?
Okay, you can call us, we can direct you, but we are in Kari, Twapa. Yes, we are hosted there inside in a place called ATDC.
ATDC. Yes.
Yeah.
And your contact, if anyone, because I have received a question, okay, where can I get them? So if they really don't know the place that well, please direct them.
Yes, I can say the contacts, which goes for the marketing, and also when you call, it will be picked. It is 0714 250 733, and I am in charge of marketing, so I'll be the one picking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Animal feeds is something that a lot of companies have ventured in.
Yes.
And that means that you have a lot of competition.
Yes.
From very big industry, very big companies in the industry.
Yeah.
So, okay, first thing, did it feel like a threat to you? How did you work against the odds to actually say that we are establishing ourselves and we are going to do this no matter what?
Yes. It's a big venture, as I said before. Our competitors are there, but we have our competitive advantage.
And what is your competitive advantage now?
Our value proposition, or what makes us unique, is we have a highly sourced protein content. That is what a lot of animal feeds factories are not doing, because there is scarcity of these proteins. Right now, what has been there in the market, it is soybeans. You can use it for that, grain grams, and these things, they're plant proteins and they're expensive right now. In fact, they're lacking. So far, when we ventured into this fish protein, so it is highly sourced protein. it is nutritious. We are making an organic product, which is GMO free, I can say so.
Yeah.
But I don't want to mention that right here.
It's chemo free.
Yeah. So that's why we find out in white meat we can venture into it will be a good venture, because fish it's white, pig it's white, and for the fish, and for the chicken it's also white meat. So for these highly sourced protein, it's going to help all make us grow in this sector, because we have these factories which are making, or let me say these processing companies which are making animal feeds. They need this fish meal. We can also sell to them.
Yeah.
Yes, we can also venture to them and sell to them. We can also sell to the farmers directly. So we are doing something which is highly nutritious, safe, because we do also analysis. As I said, we did several analyses. It is safe, it is accessible, because we do door-to-door services we can deliver to you. And also I can say it is pelletized products, though we also have mash, and also we also have the mash, and also the ones which look like crunchy crunchers. So yes,
that is great. We are going for another short break. It is 15 minutes to 10 a.m. When we come back, we're going to look at the future roadmap, and of course we're going to put you in the spot so that you can pitch for us.
Okay,
Assume that I am the investor and I have hundreds of millions.
Yes, I will.
You're listening to Blue Radio, bringing the vibe, playing you the best of East Africa.
So what is the future roadmap?
Okay, I can say we have future aspirations. Whereby we are, in terms of roadmap, from where we have come from. We have done a lot of trainings. We have also pitched before investors, and we're hopeful for the best. So our future aspirations, we are targeting in creating more jobs, especially for the youths and also women.
And actually that is an important question. Thank you for bringing that up, because creating employment is very vital.
Yeah.
So this far, how many people have you been able to bring on board?
We are around eight people.
Eight people.
Yeah.
So now you have not outsourced from the society or from the community.
All are from the community.
Like, you are 8 people. That means that maybe you said you're a team of 5.
Yes, and then we have added 3. And then we also have women who bring, they go and collect.
Oh, the collectors, waste. They collect the waste and bring it. Now that is a form of employment.
Yes. So we have several women who collect the waste and bring it for us. These ones there are many in the community. Yeah. And also the fishermen who could throw the waste. So they collect it. We buy at a small amount of fee. So we don't pick it as waste. Yes. So we want to motivate and show them there is something blue economy, which can also add value to them. So we have the fishermen, whereby we have so many fishermen in the coastal region. So far we have been working with some in Mombasa. Now we are targeting Kilifi and Kwale County, because we're trying to maximize and scale up our production. From there, in our future aspirations, we want to be doing more than 12 tons every month.
So how many tons do you do right now?
Right now we do like 1 ton, 1 ton in terms of maybe 1 week, because it's not easy. As I said, we are a startup company, and when we are doing it with some machines, and also some we do manually. That's why we bring in people. Okay. Yeah.
So like for you to do 12 tons, you need maybe more machines.
Yes.
Or actually bigger, or actually more advanced machines.
Yes, more advanced machines. And also the number will go high, because in terms of packaging, selling that. Yes. So main target right now, we are targeting creating more jobs, and also upcycle more than 12 tons every month of this fish waste. Because you find out 70% of a fish goes into waste when you are eating or when you're doing fish processing, and only 30% is taken in, either 30 to 40. So you find out this is a lot. When you extrapolate that in terms of tons, you'll find out a lot goes into waste.
All right.
So we want to upcycle this and be somewhere. Yes.
All right. Earlier, before you came in, we were talking about technology in agriculture, and I think you are working with farmers, so that is part of agribusiness.
Yes.
So, how have you been able to actually incorporate tech in your day-to-day activities with the farmers or even with the fishermen?
We have really incorporated tech into our business because, first of all, in terms of fishermen, we try to make a smart cooler box whereby it's smart. We take it to them and we can monitor the waste, the temperature of the waste, whether it is in Kilifi or where it is.
You can monitor from wherever you are.
Yes, using your phone. So it's like an app we try to generate. We are still trying to refine it because for us to collect waste in Lamu, it won't be so easy for us.
Yes.
So we have that smart cooler whereby we are trying to bring in features of temperature, knowing how what has the quantity reached, or maybe where has it reached, or it's half full or it's full.
You want to understand the quantity,
the temperature, the humidity inside. Yes,
because these are important aspects in actually making the feeds.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, because we have to make quality products. So we have to make sure the waste, let me not call it waste, but the scraps or maybe scraps on the discards, they are quite fresh. So we also trying to map our fishermen and know wherever they are. So whatever we do is we have these future aspiration we are trying to do, whereby we want to bring these cooler boxes to them. We give a certain fishermen or maybe the beach management units. Now they can store for us from there. So we provide these to them and monitor it from wherever we are.
That is great.
Yes. So that is one of the tech we are trying to do. And we're also trying to map them wherever they are and know if there is one in Shimoni, there is one in Lamu, and the state, the waste is being collected. So we're trying to map that. In terms of agribusiness, we're trying to map our farmers and know. We also want to bring in the features of how many chickens do you have, and if you want to place an order, you can do through that application you're going to do.
That is great.
Yes.
And of course, we have very limited time right now. We have 3 minutes, and that is a very good time for you.
Yes. Thank you.
To seek the 1 million, the 100M that I am offering right now. So I'm going to give you this opportunity to actually pitch your idea to everyone who's out there. You never know.
Okay.
And also to me. Let me see if I can give you my 100M.
I think you can.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, let me start. My name is Faith Mwende. I am from Tamu Organics, and in Tamu Organics, we do offer animal feeds and fertilizers made from fish waste. We reutilize the disregarded fish waste to help tap the untargeted waste in the blue economy and in the fish value chain. We are working with the fishermen and also the farmers, that is chicken farmers, fish farmers, pig farmers, and pet owners in terms of animal feeds. The problem we try to solve in the environment that we're trying to come up with a solution is that scarcity and unaffordable animal feeds. We also have an environmental problem, that is environmental degradation through the wastes, and also we have fish scrap spoilage. The solutions we're trying to come up with, it is that we're trying to come up with a quality product which is proteinous and also highly sourced protein. The product is also a pelletized product, and the other problem we try to solve is that fish scrap upscaling through the collection and also making animal feeds from it. What makes us unique, or what our competitive advantage, is that we are making a product which is organic. It is also sustainably sourced protein. We are making a fish meal whereby it has high proteinous substance. Then it is safe because we do analysis of KEBS. From there, our market analysis in this, as we said, we are targeting chicken farmers, fish farmers, pig farmers, and pet owners. Our market, so far, we have like 50 of them farmers, whereby we are trying to offer these feeds to them. And because they are our direct beneficiaries, you find the market analysis of it, the target market is 6 million. The servable market, it is 327 million. And then the potential market for the animal feeds, it is 6 billion. So in terms of marketing, we are trying to work and branding our product and reach the market required. From there, we have tried to impact several because we have made a product which we are giving the farmers. We are also making a quality product in terms of impacting the farmers, and we are trying to make them increase weight because it has high dietary level. In terms of impact, also we have impacted the youth because we are working with them. We have also women in the communities. So far, we have employed 7, and we have like 20 people in the collection of the West. That is the women. We have several fishermen. I cannot say it is several because we have fish processing companies. We have the fish vendors and also the mama karangas. We are working with them. In the blue economy, we have tried to impact because of coming up with a product which is value addition in the fish value chain. We are doing circular economy because we are making a product which will help also, and also a finished product from organic fertilizers. Through this, we have also upgraded in the environment by environmental protection. In our ask, become our partner in the fish aggregation and fish upcycling. We are open for investors, partners who are willing to help us in terms of machines or buy plants, and we are ready to cooperate and partner with them in the fish upcycling business. And to this, we do have a revenue model. For anybody interested, I can share with it. We also have our financial projections. They are in order, and also we are requesting for 2 million shillings for anybody willing to invest into our product. I do have a team Organics, Tamo Chicks. I can say we have our Willis, who is in charge of production. We have Ian Omondi, who is in charge of transport and logistics. We have Charity Kaleche, who is in charge of accounts. And then we have also Andrew Munywa, who is in charge of the team and also operations. Myself, I don't want to introduce myself, but I am a marine biologist, a specialist who is in charge of marketing and also operations in the. Thank you.
Ish. Wacha nitafikiria kantawapea 2 million. But that was great. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for really sharing your journey in Tamu Organics. And I wish you all the best. And I'm so sure there are a lot of things that we haven't checked out yet. But please invite me so that we can, even when you're going to the cooler box, to distribute those cooler boxes, smart cooler boxes. Yes. I need to come and see what you guys are doing. All right. Right? Yes. Yes, as the investor, I need to see. Yeah. Before we go, your social media handles. Yes. The Tamo Organics. The Tamo Organics. So it is Tamo Organics. That is the LinkedIn. It is tamoorganics.com. We also have Tamo Organics Facebook, and we also have Twitter. www.tamoorganics.com. I think it is tamoorganic.com. It is Tamo Organics. If I look for Tamo Organics, I'm going to get it. Yes. All right. Thank you so much for your time. It is 3 minutes past 9 a.m. Already at tumepita masaa, but 3 minutes as you want. So thank you so much. You're welcome.
You're listening to Blue Radio, bringing the vibe.